back, guys. This is Green Tiger King here. And last time we just barely beat the base the second time. I was able to keep reviving my combats, I was keep reviving my party members. I was lucky I was able to keep reviving them. So that's the only reason why I was able to freaking keep fighting like that. That's the only reason why I was able to keep fighting. It's because I was able to keep reviving them.
The Provincial Army takes its training very seriously, of course. Though I resent the mere notion that it could be misused so grievously.
I'm sure you do.
So, what brings you here, Instructor? Seriously, why are you here?
Your timing is a little too convenient.
Did you come after receiving word from the Provincial Army?
Nope. I actually heard about what was happening a little earlier from a friend of mine. As soon as the news reached my ears, I shot to my feet and got right in contact with the director here. And he was kind enough to give me a ride on his airship back from the capital.
I don't know what to say.
Honestly, you seem to be prepared for virtually everything. Wait a second.
Director?
Oh! You don't know yet, do you?
I also serve as a permanent member of the Academy's Board of Directors. Perhaps we'll have the opportunity to meet again in that capacity.
The Board of Directors? Why is this the first I'm hearing of this?
I decided to keep it a secret so I could see the look on your face when you found out. I'm not the only member of the board, though, of course. I'm simply one of 3 permanent members.
That explains why you knew so much about Class 7.
Way too well prepared.
Still, I had no idea my father would attempt something so foolish while I was away. He's always been an obstinate man, but he's simply gone too far this time. As a member of the Academy's board, I cannot remotely condone the unlawful arrest of a student.
Rufus, thank you for your concern.
That was in their second field study. As the hour was late, they returned to the hotel and prepared for a good night's sleep, exhausted from their day event. The next morning, Reen and the other members of Group A bade farewell to the city and set off to visit Sarah. Look at that, I can't speak for some reason. I think it's because I'm more getting into this game more than anything. It didn't give me the option to do the other quest. It just put me into that quest right after that. Excuse me. So that class 7A. So is that? Okay, hold on. So that's class 7A. Little rough around the edges, but they managed to get through it in one piece. I think I see now why you're so fixated on them, Sora. And Rufus Akira. I've heard people say that he is a sharpest knower of the bunch, but still, what business could he possibly have over by the canyon so early in the morning? Is that what you were about to ask? Who are you? Pay me no mind, but I am a well-waking noble. I've been marching over young students to see what they're capable of. Much like yourself. Really now. Sorry. Yeah, if you will forgive me for asking, but you look awful like someone couple countries mentioned to me a long time ago. You wouldn't have to have some factory sounding stage name or anything, would you? You will just have to find that out on your own. Your acquaintances wouldn't be such an innocent young couple up for footage man though. On my nose. Would they? You will just have to find that out on your own. Indeed, I will. If you please excuse... I just spit. If you will please excuse me, I'm almost time for the airship to depart. I really must be getting back to the Hinderer. May we meet again, young Bruiser. Don't give my regard. I don't know why I'm thinking saying this opposite. Do give my regards to the purple lightning, if you would. As if the station weren't messy enough, it seems we got another source of trouble on our hands now. I would better let the others know, just in case. I guess the structure is staying with us this time. You're always yawning. That's the thing. Okay, that time's excuse.
And you call yourselves teenagers. Unlike me, you actually get to go to sleep every night. You should be full of energy by this point in the day.
Give me a break.
Considering all that's happened this weekend, I think we can be forgiven for being a little tired.
Alright, sorry about that. I'm actually hitting with my hand. It's actually hitting the mic.
Well, that's certainly true enough. Group B had their fair share of problems to deal with as well, but they weren't quite as serious as yours. Although they were of a similar nature.
What do you mean exactly?
Did they also wind up getting involved in a conflict between the two factions?
More or less. St. Ark is another territory belonging to one of the four great houses, after all. So they got themselves caught up in a bit of trouble. The four of them managed to get through it together in the end, though.
Well, that's good.
That's a relief, yeah.
But, Sarah, just what kind of mirror did they pour into buffing up Aurochs Fort anyway? What we saw was nuts.
So I've heard. And the Provincial Army isn't the only force trying to improve its armaments. The Imperial Army is doing the same, with the Blood and Iron Chancellor and his 20 armored divisions squarely at the center.
Really?
How should the military academy... Well, how should we act in a situation like this? Thor's graduates join both the Provincial and Imperial armies, right?
That's nothing you need to be worrying about. Not right now, at least. You're at the academy to learn. That's all you should be focusing on. While you're there, it's true that you may be forced to acknowledge some of the more unpleasant realities of Erebonia. But I believe there's something special to be gained from that. Something you can only gain now, at this moment in time. So long as you're together with your friends and classmates, people for whom there is no substitute. Maybe when you graduate and go out into the world, much of what you've learned at Thor's will have little meaning. But I still truly believe that sometime, somehow, what you experience as part of Class 7 will be an invaluable treasure to you. It may not seem that way now, but I know in my heart that it will someday.
Instructor.
Dang.
You almost had me there for a moment.
That was the last thing I ever thought I'd hear from you.
She meant it. She meant it. No.
Hey! What's with all the laughing?
I'm really sorry. Your words were quite touching, but
Coming out of your mouth, they were just...
Painfully droll.
Something we can only gain now at this moment in time. So long as we're with our friends and classmates, for whom there is no substitute.
Stop that! Are you trying to kill me?
You kids are awful. I was being serious, you know.
Knew it.
Why must this instructor thing be so difficult sometimes?
I knew it. I knew she was. She better be serious. I knew, like. Alright. I thought it was going to be on my.
Looks like they got back okay. So glad I didn't have to bust in and save them. I thought it was all over when I got spotted at the fort, though. Hey, White Rabbit here! Everything went A-okay. Don't sweat the details. I did what I was supposed to. No sign of them, though, but I did find a bunch of other interesting stuff. What? Fake intel? Someone managed to get a leg up on you and Gramps? Must have been one heck of a guy. Huh? Me? I'm gonna go meet up with Claire now. Gotcha. See you then, Lecter. I wonder what that military academy they mentioned is all about. Sounds kind of fun. Lammy! Yep, we're done here. Let's get going, Eric Getlum.
Holy crud. I couldn't do that.
Keep up the good work.
Oh, nice.
Good showing, everyone.
Oh, nice! They got really good. Class 7 bonds has been strengthened. Level 2. Now reached level 2. Fishing below, and tackling. Okay, there's fishing below is level 2. And tackling 1. Very good. Whew. Pardon my yawning. Like, I was unable to sleep. Once again, thought on. Oh, yeah.
It was the middle of June.
My birthday. Month.
With summer well underway, a rainy spell seemed to hang over Trista.
Drista. Okay. I know I keep saying that, but oh well. Excuse me.
With our field study wrapped up, the other members of Class 7 and I returned to normal school life. But just when we thought we'd gotten used to the challenging lessons and the breakneck workload, a moment of dread washed over us, making our blood run cold.
Dang.
As you all know, tomorrow marks the start of your midterm exams. I'm no good with all these papers and essays and circling answers, so I won't really be able to help you much. But I'm administering some of your tests, so I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines. Make me proud, class!
Sometimes I lie awake at night and wonder how you became our teacher.
As I recall, aren't you in danger of a lecture by the vice principal if our performance isn't up to par?
Oh, I'm not too worried about that. Most of you tend to get pretty high grades anyway. I can hardly wait to see how well you all do. Remember, the results will be announced next Wednesday. Your scores will be posted on the board by rank, so you can see how you compare to the other classes in your year.
Oh, the sooner this week is over, the better.
I can almost taste the tedium.
I'm not gonna let Emma squeak by me again this time.
Oh, one more thing. They're gonna stick the average score for each class up there on the board, too.
Our class averages?
I suppose their intent is to furnish us with motivation in the form of class bragging rights.
Well, I do enjoy a challenge. Anyway, I know it's only noonish, but I think that's enough homeroom for today. You guys can stay here and study, or just head on back to your dorms. Aprez, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor.
Stand, bow.
Why they can't just like make the voices all the way? That's what's stupid. Darn, I'm not gonna say that word. Lord, what should I do? I could stand to bone up to about everything honestly. But the biggest worry right now is math. I wouldn't mind doing a few study sessions with you if you think it would help. I need to review math anyways. I'm not sure how much time I've been able to spare though. That'd be a huge help. My biggest weak spot is Ecarbonic history? I guess I doubt that comes a huge surprise to everyone. I think I understand all the materials we have gone over directly in class, but there are some finer points. I can aid you with that, if you like. Though in return, I'll appreciate a fresh pair of eyes to help refill my military science, if I say. It would be my pleasure. Would you like to stay with me, Fred? I guess so. Oh, would you two mind if I jump in, too? If I could use a little refresher on my classics. Of course, you're more than welcome. Would you like to join us, Aurora? No, I appreciate your but I will have to pass this time. There's a subject that I need to review in private. I see you all later. Huh? What's up with her? Maybe I just reading too much into it, but I could have sworn I saw her looking over at Fred. Hey, wait. What is it? You're heading back to the dorms? You're totally welcome to study with us if you want. I wasn't planning to on heading straight back. I might come with you guys a bit later. Alright, then. Perhaps we'll see you later. Yeah, you can definitely tell. I'm sorry to say this, but I'm sorry. You can definitely tell he's more okay. In class 7, he's more in the center of everyone. He is the center of that group. Because, like, they might be they're gonna be, like, school president, like, the class president, or, like, stuff like that. But in the combat, he's, literally a guy who, gives out orders. Like, he's the leader of the group. But they can honestly say, who made you boss? Talking to the continuing characters will allow you to study with them. Okay. You are now at boarding points. You got the time of the day. You change to evening and the main story room events. Okay, that's actually pretty good to know. Where are they? Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and go here. Oh, are you two studying military science? Looks like you guys are tearing through the things too. More or less. You could call us just when we reach the station on the military suburbs. Care to join us? Yeah, let's go ahead. Sure, couldn't hurt. I don't know anything about military science until we trained the academy, so I'm not feeling terrible confident. It's not as tough as schools teach military methods alongside intro and math. We are all in the same boat here. Either way, we'll be happy to have another person to have a seat. Let us begin. Map marking symbols are used to represent at the assignment of different units and factions. This is the symbol for inferiority. I have to remember that. Green, try to draw a symbol for headquarters from memory. Pretty sure it's headquarters. Jay, so you think you draw a symbol for the armored troop? True. Then this would be armor. You can streamline it across the top. Is HQ. The cross is inferior and matte. Orbital is armor. Now I have tons of tough one for you. What does this symbol mean? That's engineer, right? You got it. Okay, the Tigray M is engineer. Phew. There are so much memorized for this class. The fact we're going to be rendered makes it even worse. Those seem like the raw basics too. Given that not all of us will end up involved with the military, it does seem a little excessive. But bear in that mind, our military science class is to teach us how to deal with harsh situation in the factory. In that sense, there is plenty to learn, even if we never find ourselves on the battlefield. That's probably why it's military. If it could save our lives, we owe it to ourselves to do well. Agree. So we're going. Okay, I didn't have to do anything. Janitors and Ren study hard together for a while longer, continue to test each other on military science. Your bond is Judas as strengthened. Your bond is Jairus as strengthened. Ren and Judas reach rank level 2. So pretty much the same thing. Almost. Okay, let's see if we can find the other two. Let's see if we can find them downstairs. Oh, for a minute I thought I saw. Okay. Are they at the school? We're not at the school, the library? Okay, there's like one here. Okay, there's one at the museum, one at the engineer, one at the student building. Wait. Oh, I remember her now. I was like, who is that lady? Oh, this is it's with a bicycle. So you missed. You two seem pretty relaxed and going across the drums you're getting. Well, who do you think you're talking to? I know better than anyone that it's pointless to start studying this way in the game. How that working out for you? The pros actually pretty good when it comes to the visual stuff. Summer skills, first aid, survival skills, first aid, all those kinds of things. Really? See, all that stuff don't need to study for. But if you're feeling sneaky about any of it, I'm happy to teach you a thing or two. Nah. I just want to buy something. It's all. I just want to upgrade. That's all I want. Because I have a feeling I need to upgrade the. Let's go to the library next, to be honest. Yeah, let's go ahead and work with these guys. Okay, who else is here? I'm gonna check upstairs real quick. Because I'm really sure. I'm guessing I'm gonna wait just to get these guys' rings to go up. Oh, so this is where you are at. Like, well, you guys are studying. You two don't mess around. Well, no better measure than fear, right? Our exams starts tomorrow. We have got to know our real science. I want to make sure I study as much as possible I can before then. There is no such thing as too prepared. Besides, this is our last chance to get a full day of studying. How about it? Then up for one last winter study session? Yeah, let's go ahead. Sure, I tried you guys for a while. Local science is quite my factory forte. Anyway, in that case, let's get started with the basics. Sounds good to me. I like that you like this. This is pretty much. See, this is what I mean. Like, everyone is so they're kind to you. So orbital injury is injured by something right. So if it's difficult to form other types of injury, in that case, experiment itself over time, it's hard to image what life would be like without it. Guys, do you see that on the bookshelf? I need to go over there when I'm done and see what that is. Orbital energy is everything: lightning, railways, telephones, battle ornaments. That's a segue nicely into our topic. Let's talk about battle ornaments. Their first key to future. Is their popularity. The second is their ability. The second is their home user allowed them to easily use or arts, magic for antiquity. Factor 3 is their flexible and battle capabilities can change. They're very based on the prison. thin. That survey would have been more perfectly if you wrote it out of the textbooks. That's our Marcus. I can't believe you could rattle off that without even stopping to think. But if you already have basics down, are you just saying, trying to help me instead of focusing on what you really need to study? No! It's not like that, Restraint. The information I have learned is like this helps stick in my memory. It might look flashy, but this is really productive study for me too. Well, everyone needs method. As I said earlier, it's not possible to be prepared. While we still have a lot of ground to cover in our science review, I would appreciate if you would help me study for others when we are done. Of course, I'd be happy to. Really? Really? Well, thanks. Grandmas is pretty much like saying they're just doing their studies. That's much more confident in an exam every minute. And I feel like pretty much we feel more confident in for every minute. Almost. Okay, let's go over here. Oh, this is pretty much saying I can go there. Let's go over. Let's go over here. Yeah. This is the last one I can do. Regardless. Wait. I thought. Oh, are you two studying? Usher probably made up with her because she was worried about her. Yeah, we were both figuring out how lots of art to brush up on. It's probably not our best important subject in the grand strands of things, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't try. I never had to deal with serious exams right in a row of like this business. Could very well be the treat tournament up to later. Would you like to join us? Yeah, let's go ahead. I would love to. The exam is supposed to be focused on the basics of integration, right? I don't know if I said that word right. I don't care. You got it! You got it, dude! Let's get started. How about you ask the first question, Ruby? Sure. So pretty much... Oh, there we go. Okay, first question. Lewis, what is design? I think it's drawing that makes use of the motion lines are very obvious to highlight the way light hits its subject. You think query. So, correctly. You think correctly. Sorry. What exactly is the sketch? The sketch is programs the subject literally with very little in the way of detail. I suppose it could be linked to the very first draft of a drawing. And that's right. Sketches, designs, dressings are basically two sides of the same coin, since both are used at the start of painting. The difference in the designs usually take some time to finish, whereas sketches are pretty quick. But there's a method that even quicker in the more basic than shocking any ideas, Aura. That would be Paris, I believe. You two know your stuff, but maybe that's just me. We're should be using harder questions to study with. Maybe see if I can find some. Hey, Rain. If you want to ask the next set of questions, it's hardly effective study if you don't get any answers. To get answers any questions yourself. It's okay, I don't worry about it. Just give me a minute here and I will find you a really good one. Right, well, if you insist, maybe he should be expecting this. We should have expected this. Right in the respiration. Anyway, guys, I'll be back in a little bit. Let's get to 40. I meant to say 30. No, 50. I meant to say 40 last time. See you guys in